All right. Well, I got everything set up to just live streaming on the phone. So on the computer, apologies for the delay. As promised, I put up a poll to ask what you would like to do for the celebration of 100 daily videos. I've done a video every single day for 100 days. I thought it was fun, a fun number. So the poll, and I think 55% of you voted that I should do some jams. So I just got a very, very simple setup. I wish I could plug into some fancy sound systems, but I didn't. This is kind of a last minute, so we'll figure this out as we go. You're just gonna have to deal with a crappy speaker behind me, just whatever I got here. So I hope you can hear that all right. Anticipate you being here. I'm just gonna do my thing, and if you want to chat, or if you should have probably tuned before going live, but this is what happens. But we're gonna do with it what we've got. Tom, what's your request? The first one to put in, you gotta request some Metallica riff for me. And you know what? I don't. It doesn't happen to be Metallica, but I'm here to play songs by request, whatever you want to hear. If I can play it, I'm gonna try. Just do Bullet Away. Okay. Never learned Bullet Away, so I can't do Bullet Away. Just instead of the Midnight Revolver. There you go. Bullet Away, just for you, I press. Sort of shuffle beat. I don't try that out. Single Metallica song. I don't know. Here, let's just start from the top, yeah? Until we got a don't please. Here we go. All right. I'm doing all this for you guys. I haven't played a lot of these songs. Cover Hate Train would be funny, especially the transition to slow chorus. I don't, man. Take away tomorrow. Something like that. What's your songs? Request a song. I'm gonna very, very bad cover of your song, whatever you request. I see a few of you here. You gotta just start typing away, and I'll do as the version I possibly can. I didn't even practice. I didn't up or anything. Brand new. I just set up my guitar, and we're just going. We're just winging it here. So what else? No plans. I literally have no plans. Creeping Death. All right. Request. If my right arm can handle this one. I gotta get all stretched out. All right. There it is. What's the climb? It's rocky, right? I told you I didn't. Is it F? Is it F? Alloy knows. Slaves! It's hard to sing and play. Slaves! Oh, that's nothing must be done for 100 years. So let it be done. So let it be done. So I'm saying whoa. So let me return. So let me down. You firstborn fellow son. I told you, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm practicing song. You kidding me? This is just a fun jam. Actually, I should put it out there too. This is also a Q&A. If you have anything you want to chat about, anything you want to know my opinion of, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm just going to be jamming some songs. I don't know. How does it sound? How does it sound, everybody? Because I could turn it up a little. I wish I had like a microphone so that you could hear a clean signal of this. I know that my playing is probably a little quiet. Is it too quiet? Is the guitar okay? I gotta wait a little while. It's probably like a second delay before I comment. But Disposable Heroes, Spit Out the Bone, Murder One. You guys are good at requesting songs. I don't have any idea. Don't choke yourself trying to bark like James. I'll try not to, Eloisa. Crank the volume. Here's a little bit here. I do have to be a little bit careful because I live in a condo. Let's bring it a little closer to the. It's just an amp. It's got multiple inputs. I got it so I could play my piano live. And then this is a bass amp down here. I actually was playing for a long time just connected to a pod. I got a little pod down here with my sounds on it so I can go from clean. I usually just playing with the pod straight into the system when I was playing live because I'm cheap, man. I can't afford a big rig. You kidding me? Big rigs are expensive. I got to pay my bills. All right, so we got Blackened is on here. Blackened again. If anybody has any questions for me, I'd love to answer whatever questions you got. Until then, I'm gonna just poorly do my way through each song. Is it? Oh, that. It's like a something like. All right, let's try it again. We got the intro. It's so fast. You're picking all the fast songs. Here I am live on YouTube, embarrassing myself in front of the entire world. Hey, welcome from Germany, Tony Stark on the program. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. Do I have any full song? I should probably look. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a whiteboard right over there. It's probably backwards for you, but that's top 20 currently. So whenever I'm doing my list and I look over to the left and the display the top 20. I got just a whiteboard version of it, and sometimes I don't update it. So maybe I should look at this and see if I got any of those. So anyway, what do we got? We got one Hero of the Day. Oh God! Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do Hero. Let's do Hero of the Day. Why not? I don't have the right tuning, obviously, but oops, I don't have the right notes apparently. Something's out. Okay, all right. I got to tune it again. Sorry, tuning break. Everybody do the tuning song. I've been meaning for a long time to write a song called the sound check song, where you could like have the tuning but to a rhythm, and then the whole band plays in a way that is helpful to sound designers out there. The sound check song. That's what I was hoping to write someday. But here we go. My real bad attempt at Hero of the Day. Mama, they try and break me. The window burns alight way back home. A light that warms out of where they go. I'm in the wrong key, aren't I? Still the window burns, time so slowly turns. Someone there is sighing. Keepers of the flame, can you feel your names? Can't you hear your babies crying? Mama, they try and break me. But still they try and break me. Excuse me while I don't know the notes anymore, you guys. It's been so many years since I've tried to play this song. I know it's really low. Keepers of the flame, can't you feel your names? Can't you hear your babies crying? But now the dreams and waking streams, that's the night. Till the wall behind it, and night until it's light. You hear your babies crying now. That's all you get. When in doubt, just scream it out. That's the lesson we're learning here. When in doubt, scream it out. little bit of a problem there on vocals again. If I was to play this live in front of an audience on a stage, I would practice this. But you, my friends, you get the rough draft, like super crappy version behind the scenes, practicing first. Haven't listened to the song in ages. Well, I guess when was Load? It feels like a million years ago, but I guess I reviewed that only about a month or so ago. Do you feel like the strings are gonna break, Alloy? No way, dude. I just put these on. Actually, these are brand new strings. That's probably why they're out of tune all the time, because I just put them on not long ago, a couple days ago, and I didn't actually play on them much, so they haven't really been stretched out. Oh, everybody's favorite song, the tuning song. I always have troubles with my third string. The G string is always out of tune on this guy. Again, you know what? I've never been much of a gear guy. I've never been very good at keeping my gear up to date and, you know, taking care of. I don't know everything about the electronics in them, or, you know, I just play, man. I'm just a player. That's all. All right, so what else we got? We got Hero of the Day. We got Unforgiven. Let's give a try for Unforgiven. I like these slow songs here. Switch the old. Oh, actually, I'll do this here. Oh wait. Oops. let's see. Better remember the song. What I felt, what I've known, never shine through what I've shown. Never be, never free. Might have been what I felt, what I've known. Never shine through what I've shown. Never be, or never made. So I took the unforgiven. They dedicate their life to running out of his. He tries to please them all. This bitter man he is. Around his life the same. He's battle cuts. Oh, that note is weird. He's battle cuts. I should put. Constantly, despite a tired man, they see me no longer care. Yo, and him in prayers to die regretfully. Cause real man here is me. What I felt, what I've known, never shine through what I've shown. Never be, never see. Won't see what might have been. Oh, felt what I've known. I never shine through what I've shown. Never free, never made. So I took the unforgiven. What is the song? I'm so good at soloing, you guys. All right, we got some conversations. We got some. Thank you for believing in me. I see that I'm struggling. You see that I'm struggling. You're trying to help me out. You know what? I could look up these tabs all day long, but I didn't come here to show off how much I know about Metallica. I just came here to jam, man. Sometimes it's fun to just let out on the guitar. I wrote in another video. Have you ever checked the video Lulu Riffs, No Lou Reed? It'd be awesome to get your opinion on guitars and drums. It's like a 15-minute video of awesomeness. I have not, Tony. I have listened to Lulu twice. I've given it 2 separate attempts. The first, and I sat down. I dedicated my whole the whole record all the way through, and I just couldn't get it. I think a few years passed, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I was in a bad mood. Maybe I'd given it another try. And the second time through, I just didn't. I couldn't. It's so bad. But I know that there's some goodness in there. The music is most of the reason why I hate it is because Lou Reed's voice is it's an acquired taste, and I just don't have that taste. I just really don't. And you know what? Maybe I should give it another try. I don't know. Do you guys want me? Do you guys really want me to sit through Lulu on my channel? I've been contemplating, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to do it again because it's just I don't know if I could because my videos are long enough as is. You know, some of those songs are what isn't one of the or something like that. They have really long tracks, right? And I don't know so I'm gonna be uploading a Rocker React that's 2 hours long. I don't know if anybody could put up with videos. If you want, Alloy says, if you can't figure out the Unforgiven, Black and Welcome Home, visit the channel. Thank you for tapping them out. I usually use Songster, actually. I typically have been using them. I learned all these songs way back in my youth with MX Tabs. I think the site was called MX Tabs. And I've released and I've covered so many songs. Songs go in one ear, out the other ear. There's one here's a riff that I keep playing over and over. If you've been on the channel for a while. Oops. That's the solo, shoddy version of solo from You'll Be There by the Spike. I think that's the chord progression. Didn't you ever play on the door? I swear. I haven't played that since the summer because I recorded it in the summer. So like I'll record a song, I'll cover a song, I'll do a song live, and I'll learn it for the night, and then I'll forget it from then on out. So a lot of these Metallica songs, like, yeah, I've played them a billion times over, but I forget them, and I have to practice again. I barely woke up. I woke up, I watched our review of today's song. What the hell did I review? I already forgot what I reviewed today. Just a Bullet Away, and then I set all this up, and here we are. So that's my process. Hi, Brad. Way behind on the comments. Here's a question for you. How long have you been playing? And then a follow-up question. Do you think it's possible for an adult to learn to play guitar at an adequate level? There's sort of played around with my guitar as a kid, knew a couple songs, but knew nothing about music theory or how to properly play. So I would basically be starting from scratch. Okay, hi. Here's a rant for you. Not a rant, but just I think that the reason people don't learn how to do things is because they give up. And that's honestly my belief. I think that it doesn't matter what your age is. If you want something, go friggin' get it. Like, just go friggin' get it. But the thing is, you have to recognize that there are hurdles. It's going to be hard. No matter what you do, there's going to be challenges. And if you see a challenge and you meet that challenge with, I'm not good enough. Well, of course you're not good enough. You're learning, man. You're learning. You can't just start off and be the best. You can't compare your behind the scenes with somebody else's highlight reel. That's a really great state. I forget where I read that, but you can't compare your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Every single artist that you're looking up to, that you want to play just like them, they spend hours and hours and hours and hours practicing. And it is really sucky when you sit there, you're learning Master of Puppets, and you have to go, and you're like, no, that doesn't sound anything like how they play it. You have to practice. Your fingers have to get in the, like, you have to really, really get them used to moving a certain way in order to play that song or any song. And so, yes, an adult can learn guitar and play at an adequate level. There are people who started when they were like middle-aged or even elderly. They just started and they could play really well. It all depends on your dedication. So if you really want it, you will work on it every day. If you don't want it, then it'll just fall away and you'll just be mediocre. And the other thing about that is that not every artist needs to be the best artist. There's no prize in art. Art is just an expression. It's part of being human. And I think a lot of people forget that art is something you can just do. You don't have to make money off of it. You don't have to sell it. I mean, of course, yeah, Somewhere in Dreamworld is available wherever you get your music online. Yes, I like the idea of selling my music, but I also do it because I like sharing my art with the world. And if I didn't make art, I would be a very sad person. It really helps me in my life. So if you want it, you'll get to it. If you find yourself giving up, then maybe you don't want it. And that's totally okay. You don't have to want it. There's no rule saying you have to want it. It's just important to recognize that hurdles are there because, I mean, everything in life is hard. You fall before you learn how to walk. The first time you tried to walk, you stumbled over. You probably fell on your butt. You had a nice padded diaper probably to fall on. But you had to fall a couple times before you could learn how to walk. Same thing with a bike. You take those training wheels off a bicycle and you kind of wobble a little bit. Somebody has to hold you. Same thing with learning guitar. Your fingers are going to slip off the strings, or they're going to hurt, or they're going to go calluses, or, if you're playing drums, you're going to play offbeat. Even earlier today, I'm doing this chugging offbeat. I've been playing since let's go back. You asked, how long have I been playing? My music started when I played French horn in middle school. In 6th grade, I started on French horn. In 7th grade, I taught myself how to play drums, but I didn't have a drum kit, so I couldn't practice it. I could only tap on desks. And I think it was late 8th grade, early 9th grade, I bought my first drum kit and my first guitar around the same time. So I was about 15-ish years old. I'm now 34, so I've been playing for over half my life. And when I say playing, I don't actually play every day anymore. But when I first started, I was a kid. I didn't have a job. Well, actually, I did have a job, now that I think of it. But I came home and I fiddled. And even with parents sleeping upstairs, I would turn off the amp and I would just play clean. And that's how I learned. It's just playing over and over and over. And the other thing that helped is I was really into Blink-182 and Green Day and Sum 41. And so those bands are really easy. Their songs are really easy to play. So I was able to learn very quickly. Instead of like, there's one way to start where you just learn music theory and you just drill. And okay, here's the scale. But no kid wants to play scales. Scales are boring, man. We want to play songs. We want to, we want to riff out. We want to. And so when you have a band that's really easy to learn their songs, you learn really quickly on guitar. You play those songs, and then you get good at that. So I started by learning covers, and I started riffing on my own. And every time I was kind of noodling around. Let's see here. This is one of my first riffs. I'll play one of my first riffs I ever wrote. Very simple, but I was just noodling around on the guitar, and that's what came out. So I kept doing that over and over and over, and now I'm 34, and I can write songs pretty quickly. If I have an idea, I can put it to paper because I have an understanding of the structure. I have an understanding of my workflow, but I've been doing that for years. So if you're starting now, don't start with the belief that you're going to be like me right away. It's going to take time. You got to have 10,000 hours towards mastery. They say you got to do something 10,000 hours before you reach mastery. I've met my 10,000 hours, and I'm still not a master. I'm a terrible guitarist, to be honest with you. I'm probably a better drummer than I'm a guitarist, but I like playing guitar, so whatever. It's hard to sing and perform to an audience from a drum kit, so I like to be at the front of the stage when I'm on stage, but that's that. Long rant. I hope that answered your question, Hype. Let's go to the next. Eloisa says, good for you that you gave it not just one, but 2 chances. I still need to find courage. Oh, okay, Lulu. Also tried to listen once or twice. Great, gotta go. So, hey, see you, Tony Stark. I think I missed you by a long shot, but oh well. B. Baker, do you have any good reason why Minus Human is never played live? Is there something the symphony adds that cannot be duplicated? Just to give my one award for reviews, dude, Harvester Sorrow is F-U. Amazing. Okay, great. All right. It's like, Harvest Review, Minus Human. I don't know why they don't play it live. There's honestly, in my opinion, nothing that the symphony adds that you would be missing out on if you played it live. They play No Leaf Clover all the time. Like, they've played No Leaf Clover without a symphony several times. I wish they would play Minus Human more often. I think it's exceptional. Coming up for breathe, man, breathe. I don't know if that's the note. As far as Harvester of Sorrow is concerned, this is for you. Oops, I gotta remember how to play it. Oops. There we are. Or is it? Do they go to the open? Something like that. Something like that. There you go. All right, playing clean is what I do all the time. Good for you, Ally. That's a good way. Good answer. Thank you for that piece of motivation. Hype, go get it. Go learn that guitar. Go learn the drums, bass, whatever you want to do. Get to it. You got this. Do I ever listen to Warren Haynes and Government Mule? No, I do not know what those are, actually. I have no idea. That's basically the reason why I stopped playing is scales. My grandmother took me guitar lessons. All I was doing is scales. Yeah, you know what? On that note, the hype. What I want to reemphasize is that there are teachers out there who are very strict, and you have to learn a certain way. And it starts with scales. You got to know your music theory, or else. And I mean, there's parts of that like I kind of agree with, and I kind of don't agree with. I believe that if I was to teach you lessons, I would want you to play a song as fast as possible. I would first ask you, what's your favorite artist? What's your favorite genre? Let's find a song and let's teach you how to play it, so that right off the bat you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? So we apply theory as we learn. There is something to be said about practicing your scales. The reason I'm so sloppy at guitar is because I don't practice my scales. I do know a basic. But even that was sloppy. I miss notes. I get it wrong. You know, I do a lot of pentatonic. But I don't know that because of practicing scales. I know that because I've learned songs that have those movements in them. Does that make sense? So you learn a song, you get the muscle memory, and then you can decode it later. So I think the other side of that is that, yes, I did play French horn in band class in 6th grade. So through band, I learned about rhythm theory and key signatures and time signatures. All that sort of stuff came from band. I already knew what note lengths were. So I know that if you're just learning guitar for the first time, you have no idea about note lengths or anything, it's going to be a little bit of a hurdle to get over that stuff. I strongly recommend Rick Beato, but I do know that he has a tendency to explain things in a way that only music theory nerds understand. So he's maybe not the best starting teacher. He's got a lot of great breakdowns on how chords work and how key signatures work and stuff like that. But he does tend to overtalk sometimes. I tend to overtalk as well. But yeah, I do recommend getting to the song first and then questioning, why is this song working the way it is? And that's how I would get you to learn. Let's see here. Favorite non-Metallica riff. B. Baker, what's your favorite non-Metallica riff? I guess I'm behind on the chat, so I don't know what it was. We got to play some more Metallica songs, huh? We got Puppets. I kind of did a little Puppets. Let's try Wolf. Let's see if I can do Wolf. I haven't really practiced in a while. I'm feeling sloppy. All right, let's hear it. For the new days, Miss I run. Out for the new days, Miss I have come. I hunt, therefore I am. Harvest the land, taking the fallen lamb. Out for the new days, Miss I run. Out for the new days, Miss I have come. We shift, crossing the earth, company we keep, from the land while we sleep. Shape shift, nose to the wind. Shape shift, feeling I've been. Move swift, all senses clear. Earth step, back to the meaning of life. Bright moonlight, starlight, chilling the coldest you tonight. We share, call the wild, fear in your eyes. It's letting you realize. Shape shift, nose through the wind, sing it. Shape shift, feeling I've been. Move swift, all senses clear. Earth scared, back to the root, back to the meaning of life. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, you got the wrist all. I'm gonna be sore. I know there's more to the song, but man, I hope you enjoyed Of Wolf and Man. It's probably the least messy cover I've done so far today. What else you got? Yeah, we got a bread fan request over here. Bread fan, huh? What's the? Something like that? I have no idea. It's a hard one, but try to sing Battery while playing. Okay. All right, Battery. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna take that Battery. Let's see if I can do it. All right, well, we gotta start with the clean part, huh? Oh, I gotta do the loop, huh? We should try the looper, huh? I don't do the looper very often. Let's do that. Let's record. Okay. No hands, Bob. Work by no hands. One more time. All right. Uh-oh. The looper attacks. Okay, try it again. And then you gotta pause and get the audience to build up that tension. You pause, you wait. You ready? Are you alive? How does it feel to be alive? Show me. Snap the action, turn the reaction, rip the tone away. The deceivers mashing the, oh, I forgot the words. Crushing all the deceivers, mentioning all the deceivers, who is here to say. Let's do the boundaries, Lucy's found me, can't stop the battery. To aggression, turn to obsession, can't stop the battery. Come to the family, that's found in me. Battery. Battery. Built destruction, have a cup of construction with energy. It helps if you remember the lyrics. I should pull up the lyrics while I do these things. How did I do? Did I pass? Am I doing all right? That one's a tricky one. It's very riffy, but you got to get the. It's hard not to fall into just a straight 16 or 30, whatever 30-second note, because they're doing. I think as far as playing for an hour and a half, the way that they survive it is that they've been doing it every day since 1982, 81. Their whole thing at the beginning was let's play as fast as we possibly can. So they come up with. Wow! You can't say to me, the only way out. Someone what is it? Wait, it was something like that. Whiplash. Oh God, how does Whiplash go? Whiplash and E. Alloy knows. It's got to be an E, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 and a half. He does like what was it, the Last Ship Engine Purge DVD? He does like a 6, 8, 2, 9, 4 and a half. Like counts really weird. What is the chord though? What is the climb down? I don't know Whiplash. I'm sorry. Great chat. Weird comment here, but your reactions solidify in my mind that Bach and Beethoven are metalheads. Seriously, check out Government Mule, Trying Not to Fall. You know what? I see you later, B. Baker. We'll miss you here. But there's a really interesting comment there because Bach, Beethoven, all them. The thing is that metal. Where do I start with this? Metal heads have this like. Not all. I'm gonna say not all metalheads, but like the traditional metalhead, the person who's really, like probably a larger guy wearing a black T-shirt, it probably has a skull on it somewhere. It's probably like an earring and a tattoo and lots of tattoos, maybe the whole sleeve. Your typical metal fan has a very toxic masculinity vibe going on. They have this very like, ooh, yeah, tough. Oh, metal. Metal is like all about being manly, right? You're manly. Oh, guitar solos and stuff. And then they hear stuff like pop music and they're like, oh, girls like pop, and I don't like girls apparently, I guess. And they're just like, there's such an attitude, right? There's an attitude that comes with metal. And I've never been a fan of the attitude. I've always been a fan of the music, but I've never liked the attitude. And the sad thing about it is they don't realize, if they're not a musician, they probably don't understand that Metallica, all of their songs are pop songs. That's really it. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's the same as every other pop song out there. It's just structured with different instruments. That's all. They're playing fast with their guitars, but guess what? If you listen to Let It Go from Disney's Frozen, there's a section in there during the bridge section where there's a xylophone going. The xylophone is going like faster than any metal player could play. It's like, are you kidding me? Xylophone? But that's just as metal to me. Come on. Don't freaking let yourself be limited by one genre. Explore. There's some amazing music out there. Love Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin. It's a symphonic masterpiece to me, and it's got a nice build, and it's got a really metal section. Imagine a big thunderous kick drum, some toms. We heard it with the Iron Foundry on S&M 2. Metal and classical are meant to be together, but guess what? Metal and pop and classical and Gregorian chant and UK funk. I don't know. Like, genres of music are only like separated by the instruments they choose and the grooves they play. And that's really it. It's all the same. We only got 12 notes in the Western scale. 12 notes. So, I mean, if you think you're going to write something original, I got bad news for you. It's been written already. All you could do is do the best with what you have, and hopefully it's something interesting. But really, metalheads need to calm down and realize that it's okay to like other genres. It's okay. That's why I keep calling myself Rocker Reactions, is because I do love Metallica, but I'm not a metalhead. I'm a rocker. I like playing rock music, and I like being open to other genres. I'm just a typical metalhead. Just get rid of the attitude. Yes, 6 feet tall. Oh my God, I can't stand those kind of people. Those are the same. If it's not fast and double bass throughout the entire song, then it's crap. I agree. I don't think that needs to be the mark. That's why, you look at this top list. I got a lot of the slow songs on it. You guys can't see it from here, but like, oh yeah, here we go. Here's another tune for you. I haven't played in a while. I promised a Metallica jam, and I've been talking the whole time. Digging my way, so I'm digging my way to something. Digging my way to something better. Pushing to stay, I'm pushing to stay with some. Pushing to stay with something better. I messed up the chorus now. With something better. There it is. Thorn in my side, thorn in my side from the tree. Thorn in my side from the tree I planted. Oh, did I mess up the words? The thorn in my side. This thorn in my side is from. Why can't I play it and sing it anymore? I've lost, you guys. I'm lost. What happened to my brain? I haven't warmed up. That's what. Thorn in my side. This thorn in my side is from the tree. This thorn in my side is from the tree I planted. It tears me in a way. Yeah. Come the wheels roll. I take the leash that's fitting me. It's up to save my soul. Yeah, I take the leash that's bleeding me. Bleeding me. Whoa. Ooh, I can't take it. Turn the wheels slow. Oh, bleeding on me. Oh, bleeding on me. I know I'm skipping stuff, but you know what? Let's rock. Let's see if I can remember this part. There it is. I am the beast that feeds the beast. I am the blood, I am released. Come make it pure, feed me a cure. I'm caught under. On the wheels roll. I take the leash that's feeding me. Can't stop to save my soul. I take the leash that's feeding me. Bleeding me. Whoa, ooh, I can't take it. On the wheels, oh, whoa, oh, bleeding on me. This could end the stream and send you to the ER. Yeah, I know, right? That's I'm warm. I'm sweaty over here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm already like, ugh. I'm at the top of my range too. I should down tune it so I can hit those notes a little. We're going like the Muse version. What else do we got? Unforgiven 3. Oh, I could play Unforgiven 3, maybe. Let's figure out the riff first. What is the riff? Hey, ha, Goaty. Welcome to the stream. What's going on here? I am sort of taking requests. I'm sort of taking questions as well. I'm just kind of jamming because you know what? It's been 100 videos, 100 days, and I just wanted to play some guitar. I'm not showing off. I'm definitely not showing off. I'm missing notes left and right. The others can attest to that. But you're certainly welcome to put in a request, and I'll probably sloppily play my way through it, or at least attempt to. So this is my attempt at. Unforgiven 3. Oh, is there a turn there? Something like that? How could he notice she'd outside? His life forever. Sets you to see, but of course, not a lot of golden treasure. He's running around like his life is much too shallow. Took it fast, down with the ship. Living in the shadows, God, they cast away. They are gone away. They gone. How can I be loved if I've got nowhere to go? Search for seas of gold. How come it's got so cold? How can I be lost in remembrance I relive? How can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? These crazy thoughts inside a fog, it's thick and suffocating. Outside is light, inside it intoxicating. To be cast down in the ship, then in this town bound. Something like that. Forgive me not. I'm not going for that note. You're not gonna trick me. I'm not. Forgive me. So you record a video every day or multiple reviews in one day. I have done 100 reviews, 100 videos in 100 days. Every single day since October something, I have uploaded a review, and I think that before that, I was doing videos every other week. I think every 2 weeks I was uploading a cover, and before that, I was uploading every once in a while, right? Whenever it came. There's other covers on the channel before that. There are live concerts. There are just original songs and ridiculous other things behind the scenes. Recording from way back when I was just a wee little recording artist. So I don't know, there's a lot of content here to be seen, but I think that the idea of putting out content on the daily was a very, very large idea that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to pull off. And I'm now 100 days into it. I'm scared of my, of whether or not I'm going to be able to continue to do daily content. I'm not 100% sure, but because I'm a freelancer, so I have my own schedule. I get to kind of work whenever I'm able to. But I also have a girlfriend, and I do like to, do not recording and editing things, right? There are other parts of my life that are nice to be a part of. So dedicating, I guess each video takes me about, I wouldn't say the actual recording of it is probably around an hour, because I got to set up everything. I blah, blah, blah my way through for about a half an hour to 40 minutes. And then I pause it and I do the scoring. I review the lyrics, and I kind of come up with my score. I figure out where it lands on the top list. And then I record my scores after that. And then after those are recorded, I import everything, and it probably takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to edit it all together. I have a template, so I have all of my score, all the overlays, the score points and the top 20 and all that. Those overlays are all templates that I built, and so I could just kind of drag and drop those. But I do have to, if I choose 4, I have to change the number to 4. If I choose 3, I have to change the number accordingly. And then I have to adjust the background. I have to make sure I cut out anything that feels like it doesn't fit. I don't edit out a lot of stuff, but every once in a while, I have this thing where I'll be talking for a while, and then I suddenly have to burp. And so I'll talk, and then I'll go, and then I'll pause, and then I'll hold where I am, and then I'll say the next line. So sometimes I cut out like burps or coughs or like little like sneezes, or sometimes my air kicks on. I'm like, oh, I should turn that off before I start recording. So I get up and I turn off so there's things that I cut out. But for the most part, the actual chopping doesn't take too long. The longest thing is probably just, the render. Because once it's done editing, my computer, I then do the color correction for the first clip. And I copy paste it onto all of the clips. So they all have the same grade. And then I do the keying of the background. I cut out the background, and I don't like trace over it. There's a keying option in my editing program, and I set it to to what seems right. At least I'm really only grading the first, like, hey dreamers, it's Bryce here from Midnight Notices, singer-songwriter. I do that section before the intro, and I just grade that. So later on, when I pull out a symbol or something shiny, I don't even know if it works. I don't even preview it. I just let it go. So that's why you see mistakes in pretty much every video, is because I'm trying to spend as little time as possible editing, because each video, I suppose, probably takes me about, from start recording or from start setting up to finish editing, is probably about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then once the key is put in, I have to sit and wait for it to render. And it takes my old computer so long to render everything. Like, it sits and renders. I actually leave it overnight, and I let it upload overnight, because there's not so I kind of finish it, and then somewhere around 7, 8 o'clock p.m. My time, I just leave the computer and I just let it sit overnight, and I do my other stuff, whether it's games or movies or hanging out with my girlfriend. So a lot of the time spent on these videos is just waiting for it to render. The sad thing is, if I have a video that's due the next day, I can't really edit anything else while it's rendering. It has to sit and do its own thing. I can't just go on to another project. So I have to time out my days accordingly. And sometimes I'm working all day, and it's like, oh crap, it's 7 p.m. and I haven't filmed my review for tomorrow. Oh, so sometimes you can catch like bags under my eyes because I've been staring at a screen all day or whatever. But that's the process. Maybe I'll do a behind the scenes, a making of a how-to video sometime. Would you guys like to see a how-to video? I'd like to know if that's something you're interested in. Let's see here. I have comments here. What's the next cover you're planning to do? I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan for the next cover as far as like putting up a recorded like music video. I don't have a plan yet. I do have some originals I've been working on. Maybe I'll play some originals for you. You guys want to hear a brand new original that I've been working on? I guess you're going to get it anyway. Am I allowed to request a Pantera song? You are allowed to request a Pantera song. Whether you get it or not is up to me. I think that's about the most most Pantera you're gonna get out of me. Are you talking to me? Hey, Hagodi, you gotta tell me how to pronounce that. Impressive, very much appreciate your videos. Never bothered to listen to Death Magnetic, and after listening to That Was Just Your Life, it became one of my favorites. Hey, I'm gonna take that as a request. What is that? That Was Just Your Life. There we go. I think they're actually. I think it's up here actually. Oh shoot! What's the first lyric? Like a siren in my head that always threatens to repeat. Like a rage. Nope. Drowning. No. What? Like a siren in my head that always threatens to repeat. Like a driver. Like someone in the driver's seat. Like a face. Blue speed. Oh, near a sound of fight. Like a misery that keeps you focused on the straight. Like a 9 minutes running down, muscle waking from its state. Like a picture, premonition, the worthy answer I deny. I blind my eyes and try to force it all into a place. I stitch them up, teeing out my autumn grave. I blind my eyes and hide and feel it passing me by. I open just in time to say goodbye. Almost like your life, almost like your end is fine. Just the day is long. Realize you don't belong. Disconnect somehow. Never stop the bleeding now. Almost like your life. There it went. Almost like your life. Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe it was a bad idea to put this on the internet because I could just see like the people watching this later. Maybe I should hide this after it's done, put it unlisted. You saw it live, and then nobody gets to see it ever again. Because I could just imagine, man, you're terrible at guitar. You suck at guitar. Yeah, kind of. You're not wrong. That's the thing. You're not wrong. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you. I'm going to give you a brand new song, all right? This is a brand new song. Ride the Lightning. Ooh, gosh. Guilty is charged, but damn it ain't right. Someone else is pulling me. Down to there, to the electric chair, to the you got to say. Fast before. There you go, Louisa. Perfect rendition of Ride the Lightning. No problem whatsoever. Not even like a step below the original. Just straight up, right on, exact. Okay, I'm gonna give you all a brand new song that I've been working on. Maybe should I do two? I'll just do one. If you are not familiar with American politics, this is a political song. And it is, hey, Turkey, what's up? Melon Barrel. Meli? Or is it Mele? Meli? Meli. I think it's Meli. Anyway, welcome from Turkey. Thanks for tuning in to my terrible playing. I promised a brand new song. I'm going to play a brand new song. This one is something I've been working on for years and years and years and years and years. I actually started it back in 2008 because it was about a bad manager that I had. But it turns out that I have a new bad manager in America who is leaving office tomorrow. Thank goodness. So this is about a different bad manager now. This song is called it's called Mr. Big Man. And I'm just going to give you the chorus and the main riff. You probably recognize the main riff. See if you can guess where it comes from. But here we go. See if I can remember this. Gotta get my key right. Original song, Mr. Big Man. Enjoy. Mr. Big Man, big shot, sitting in your big chair, making your own rules cause you think you're hot. You're the big man, hot shot, even when you're not in uniform. You're just Mr. Greedy for more. And then more stuff happens after that. It's just a little teaser for you, Mr. Big Man. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, look, it's been an hour and almost 15 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I should probably get to working on the next review so that I have time to do stuff later on today. So I appreciate every single one of you. Man, this has been a long video, hour 14. I know that it's not much to listen to, but I just really appreciate all of you for being here. I mean this from the depths of my soul, with all of my heart. It is outstanding to me knowing that I came from 109 subscribers in October to 430 subscribers in January. And it's all because of uploading a video every single day, talking about a thing that I love. Who knew when you talk about a thing you love on the internet, people gravitate towards it. Helps that Metallica is a big popular band, so maybe that's part of it. But I appreciate that you all also appreciate my opinions, and I hope that you keep coming back for more and more. And maybe the next time I do a video, I'll be a little bit more practiced. But until then, I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.